Everything on this earth is limited. We only have one shot at life, one chance to make the choice of either taking it all in or shutting it out. At a young age, I chose the latter. I was so wrapped up within myself and my own interests that I couldn't have cared less. But then again, what typical kid has a vast knowledge of the world around him or her? But I'm thankful for this beginning, because I was blinded by my selfishness. But through my experiences, I can see everything clearly. Landscape, a simple title for a beautiful painting by William Trust Richards. This painting led me to go back in my memories and my journey of discovering what gratitude is. What is gratitude? Roger S. Gottlieb says that it is the feeling that arises spontaneously within us to have a need to be thankful for a certain environment, experience, event, or even a revelation. It's the sense that everything precious to us is a kind of gift. So how does this painting relate to that for me? Well, this painting reminds me of the end destination of my journey. So if you'll just bear with me, we can get through this. One night in late June before my junior year, my mom told me that someone was willing to pay my way to a Fellowship of Christian Athletes leadership camp near Hot Springs. I felt I had better things to do, and I cared more about my own interest than going to a church camp. But my mom convinced me that it would look good on a resume, so to my reluctance, I went. When I got there, I just started counting down the days left until I would be back at home. But this camp took me by surprise. The trees that never seemed to lack in its healthy green glow, the quiet waters from the little lake and stream nearby, everything was just so awesome. But the deciding factor that makes this story even possible was the last night there. The last night, our speaker talked of how, despite any situation we were in, God was willing to take us all and love us unconditionally. That there was nothing that could separate us from Him, but only if we accepted Him could He really show us His love. Because if we don't want Him, we can't be open to the abounding grace and mercy He has in store for every one of us. Then a voice not recognizable to me rang throughout my head. It said, "Let go of that doubt and walk up there. Trust me, everything will be alright. It'll all become clear." At that moment, I knew it was God. I didn't question it. Once I joined everyone else on that stage and accepted God into our lives, I immediately felt all this pressure and weight off of my heart. My mind was just clear. Felt like that I wasn't to blame, I wasn't a burden. And at that same moment, it finally hit me. All of this happened so this particular moment and every moment after can happen. And at that moment, I knew that I never wanted to change anything because it would jeopardize what would happen that night. And that's when I really came across gratitude. I'm thankful for everything that has happened to me and everything that will happen. Because if any of it changes, who will we really become?